The 2008 Boston Celtics, one of the greatest teams in NBA history, led by Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and last but not least Rajon Rondo. This team was nearly impossible to stop due to the multitude of ways they were able to beat you. Have that be the truth isolating on your team's best defender only to bust a shot in your face, or Ray Allen running off screens only to catch a signature pass from Rondo and launching up a three. And if you were lucky enough to stop this, then you had your work cut out for you trying to score on the interior defense of Kevin Garnett and Kendrick Perkins. Fast forward to today, and the Boston Celtics are once again among the elite of the NBA. From the great play of Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum, and Marcus Smart, only to name a few. But what if you had the task of combining these two teams together? Imagine having to choose between Kemba or Rondo, Tatum or Pierce, the offense of Ray or the defense of Smart. Today I will be combining the Boston Celtics in hopes of creating the most perfect team possible. Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we have a brand new NBA 2K series just for you guys out there. It's going to be called Combining NBA Teams. So basically how this is going to work is I'm going to be taking a current NBA team, and I'm going to be taking one of the more historically great teams from the past, and we have to combine the two teams together to try to create the best team possible. Now, there is going to be rules for this just because it would be really easy just to take like the starting fives of both teams, and that's just it. That is not how it's going to work, guys. But if this is a series you think you'd be interested in like long term for me to do this with like other teams, let me know in the comment section below and drop a like on this video. 1,000 likes for me to continue this series. And yeah, today we are going to be looking at the current Boston Celtics and the 2007-2008 Boston Celtics. So how this is going to work is I have to try to create my 10-man rotation. But this is the stipulation, man, is that I'm not allowed to use starters off the bench. So basically, I have to choose. Do I want Kemba Walker or Rajon Rondo to be the leading point guard for my team? And as far as like the starting fives go, well, for the 2007-2008 Boston Celtics, we are going to assume that Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and also Kendrick Perkins. For the current Boston Celtics, it gets a little bit more difficult just because between injuries and stuff. I'm going to assume a completely healthy lineup. The Boston Celtics starting five would probably be Kemba Walker. I'm going to say Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward, and I'm going to say Daniel Tice at the five, just because he started every single game this season, even with Enes Kanter playing. So I think the Boston Celtics are just like okay with using Enes Kanter off the bench. All right, man, so let's go ahead and get started on this. It's going to be a lot of fun. The good thing about this, too, is that after we are done creating the team, you are actually going to be able to vote to see which team you think is going to do better, because I'm going to have the Boston Celtics as my squad, and the guys I don't pick are going to get traded to the 2007-2008 Boston Celtics. Both teams are going to be in the simulation, man. So, you know, it might come down to I just make a piss poor choice out there, which I'm sure will probably happen sometimes. But yeah, really excited to do this, guys. Also, let me know which teams you want me to do next in the comment section below. Could do this for my 2004 Detroit Pistons, the current Pistons, really whatever you want to see out there, I'll definitely look at. All right, we are going to go to proposed trades. So, I think the point guard position, this one's going to be interesting. We got Kemba Walker against Rajon Rondo. Let me pull him up here real quick. And yeah, I mean, Kemba Walker, they're both like roughly the same rating out there. Kemba Walker, definitely more of a veteran, more offensive oriented this season, averaging 23 points, 5 rebounds, about 4 or 5 rebounds per game, and a few assists out there too, guys. And the Rajon Rondo, you know, looking historically at his career, that season in particular, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. You know, defense is always good. Not really going to bring you that much spacing out there, though. I think in this case, I gotta stick with Kemba Walker. As much as I love Rajon Rondo, I just think about how Kemba would have performed with that big three, and it's pretty damn exciting to think about there, man. So I think I'm going to stick with Kemba Walker. As much as I respect headband Rajon Rondo, I don't think it was until really later in his career that he became the headband Rondo that we all really knew about. So yes, Kemba Walker is going to be the starting point guard of this team. Next up, we got the shooting guard position, so that is going to be, this one should be pretty dang easy. We got Jaylen Brown going up against Ray Allen in this case. And there we go, man. Ray Allen, now at this point, his NBA career, he was 33. You know, not really on the decline, but his best days was definitely on the Seattle Supersonics and even the Milwaukee Bucks. So this season, he averaged 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists per game. Of course, we know he's one of the best, probably the second best three-point shooter of all time, of course, behind Steph Curry now. And then Jaylen Brown on the season averaging he's averaging about 20 points, 7 rebounds per game. He is absolutely beasting for the Boston Celtics. Now, you get probably a bit more defense with Jaylen Brown, but I think with Ray Allen, just the way he was able to shoot that 3-ball in an era where the 3-point shot is not nearly as sought out as it is now. Like, can you imagine what Ray Allen would have done if he played today? So that would be pretty exciting to see. I mean, that's an all-star backcourt of Ray Allen and Kemba Walker, not really stopping that. Now, the opposite side of things, that means we are going to be teaming up Jaylen Brown with Rajon Rondo. That defense has really good potential out there, but I think Ray Allen, I'm definitely going to go with at this shooting guard position. Okay, next up, we got the power forward spot. So, I think the way I might roll it, because I think the idea of Tatum and Paul Pierce together is pretty enticing, so I'm kind of considering that. Gordon Hayward's been absolutely amazing. Of course, he has the hand injury now this season, but yeah, I think as far as those two, we got, where we got, man? We got Paul Pierce 9-2 overall versus Gordon Hayward. Like, Paul Pierce, just the better player. I mean, he's the truth, man. You know, as much as I respect Gordon Hayward and what he's doing this season. Now, for this 2007-2008 season, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. I actually really like the playmaking, but of course, the floor spacing, everything with Paul Pierce too. You just get a really consistent player. Now, Gordon Hayward has been extremely consistent for the Boston Celtics before his injury, man. It seems like he was making every single shot he was putting up. But yeah, Paul Pierce, Gordon Hayward. You got to go with the truth in this case, man. So yes, Paul Pierce is going to be the small forward for this team. Now, looking at the power forward positions, we got, where are we at? We got Jason Tatum going up against, it's going to be Kevin Garnett in this case, but I'm kind of considering maybe using Kevin Garnett at the center position, man. I think I'm going to use Kevin Garnett at the center position, just because I feel like if he were to play today, that would probably be his best bet. Kind of like how Tim Duncan did it later on in his NBA career, really to prolong it. So, I think in this case, I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to say Tatum at the 4 spot. So that means Kendrick Perkins obviously cannot be our starting center because he is going to be, you know, because I just can't utilize him now because we're going to have Kevin Garnett at the center position. So yes, Jason Tatum, I guess just to see what he's doing this season. Jason Tatum averaging about 20 points, 8 rebounds per game. And then, of course, Kendrick Perkins, he was like an interesting player on that Celtics team. It just seems like he was kind of basic, you know, grabbed some rebounds, played some good defense, brought some toughness to the squad, did not really demand the basketball, of course, could get the offensive rebound and put it back up like that. But yeah, I do think he was an important piece of the team. Just, he was the big 3, he wasn't the big 4 at that time. So, nah, he was just like a cool center to have on the squad. Okay, so we got Jason Tatum, and then finally, I must trade away, yeah, who's the last? I guess we don't really have any other starters out here. Yeah, where are we at? We have the Celtics right here. Yo, did I trade away? Yo, oh man, I traded away Jason Tatum. I didn't mean to do that. No, man, get him back. He's my player, man. That's my player. I traded him away. I'm sorry, young blood did not mean that. I was like, yo, where's he at? Where's he at? Okay, we're good to go with that. And now I must get Kevin Garnett on my team. So here we go, Kevin Garnett. Let me make sure I don't got any other starters lurking on the squad. No, yeah, I guess Daniel Tice would be the starting center technically, so we are going to trade him away. But yes, Kevin Garnett, what more can you say about him? Just like this heart and soul of that Boston Celtics team, brought it every single night. Just a legend in all the respects, man. So yes, Kevin Garnett, going to be the starting center. And now, you know, it's a little bit more chillax out there because we get to do our bench. So currently for the bench, we're looking at Marcus Smart and Enes Kanter. I definitely want to keep those guys just because, like, Marcus Smart's defense, probably going to have to play a little bit of backup point guard too, just because if I remember correctly, actually there's one backup point guard that I'm actually really intrigued to get. I think he's listed on this team right. I think I might have put him on there, and that is going to be, yes, Eddie House. Eddie House was actually one of my most favorite players to watch. I had the white headband and everything. This dude could knock down the 3-point shot. I feel like him with Marcus Smart, that gives you a nice little 1-2 punch. You get the offense with Eddie, you get Marcus Smart. Both guys can handle the basketball, so it's not really going to be like a traditional set. Either one can run the offense, essentially. I was thinking maybe Sam Cassell, but he is 38 at this point, so a bit older. But no, man, definitely going to go with Eddie House for the backup point guard of this team. And then I'm thinking for the backup small forward, I'm going to go with 10-man rotations here. For the backup small forward, we currently have... We got Semi-Ojeleye, so yes, that's not going to work. I'm going to take Vincent Poor, whatever his name is, off the squad and go back to this team. This is going to be interesting, man. Ooh, oh no, you got my dude James Posey. You know what? James Posey is going to play power forward. 6'8", 3-and-D player. I actually feel like he'd be the perfect power forward in the NBA today. I definitely don't want to use him at that 3 spot. And it's not because he can't play it. I just have one better option out there. One guy that I remember from that 07 Boston Celtics team that's just kind of lurking out there. So we are going to trade away Brad Wanamaker. And here he is, man. Here he is. Yes. Tony Allen played for the Boston Celtics. Now, the season before, he averaged like 12 points per game. Was actually looking like a pretty decent scorer. It was not until after that he really decided to take on the defensive role. That's what he focused on. He was a B-minus 3 points job. We know he definitely did not have that later in his career. But no, him with Marcus Smart, that is going to be the best defensive tangent probably of all time. And then we got one more player that I really just have to go for here. You know, we got to keep Taco Fall, of course. Semi-Ojeleye is going to get traded away. Just one more guy to add to the team. You guys probably remember him. You of course remember him, man. Where's it? Oh, yeah, there he is. Brian Scalabrine. Brian Scalabrine teaming up with Taco Fall to just create the most epic meme team of all time. So I think we did a good job of creating our starting 5. Got some nice bench players. And I also think we left some nice bench players for the other Celtics team. So looking at the starting 5, guys, yes, I was going to switch out. I was going to put Kevin Garnett at the center position. His rating might go down a little bit. Goes down to an 89. That's not that big a deal. It doesn't really like affect his tendencies or nothing like that. So rating ain't nothing but a number. Walker, Allen, Pierce, Tatum, Garnett. Love the scoring. Defense, a little iffy, but, you know, having Kevin Garnett anchor that center position is really what's going to make this work. Rondo would have been a nice addition, but, of course, having Marcus Smart off the bench, you know, using defensive situations will be great. I was going to go with Jason Tatum at the small forward spot. He goes to a 78, and then Posey goes down to a 73. That's okay. I'm not too concerned about that whatsoever. And, yeah, let's give these minutes here. Where's he at? James Posey. Get him at about that many minutes per game. Knock down the bench unit a little bit just because I really want to see how these starters play together. So Garnett at about 34. Let's get Ray Allen about 33. The truth. I mean, you're the truth, man. You got to play like the truth. You got to play all those minutes. You really got to represent the squad. 32 for Tatum and 31 for Kemba Walker. So, yes, that is the starting 5. That is the bench. To me, it's a championship team, man. It's definitely a championship team. First scoring option, we are going to go... I'm going to say Paul Pierce, second, Kemba Walker, and third, Ray Allen, just kind of off like the catch and shoots. Unfortunately, Jason Tatum is going to fall out of the scoring rotation a little bit, but I'm sure he'll still get his numbers. We'll go with probably going to actually get shooters open. We got a lot of guys on this team that can shoot the 3-point shot. System proficiency, we got a 3.5-star defensive system. Damn, balance is 4.5. That's about as good as I've ever seen it get. Yeah, we definitely got to go with balanced. And then the other Celtics team. Let's see what they're looking like. Rondo, Jalen, Gordon. Then you got Glenn Davis. You got Kendrick Perkins. You got a lot of centers off the bench there for them. So I'm going to switch Daniel Tice to a small forward just because I know his rating it goes to a 78 overall. I know it's not like his natural position or nothing, but I'm trying to make this team somewhat plausible for them because, of course, I wasn't paying too much attention to their rotations. So yeah, that will be their 10-man rotation. Good enough. Definitely good enough. And we'll see how they do defensively, man. System proficiency. They got a 3.5-star defensive system with Doc Rivers. That looks good to me. Definitely a lot of good defensive teams. So that should work out nicely. But yeah, man, let me know in the comment section below. I might put a straw poll. I'm not sure yet. If it is, it will be in the description of this video. Who do you think is going to have the better overall record? The current Boston Celtics or this? Or I guess you want to say Team A Boston Celtics or Team B Boston Celtics. I'm going to go ahead and simulate the season, and we're going to see how we do. Okay, so we are at the end of the regular season. 56 wins. That's definitely not bad at all. I was hoping, you know, because like best case scenario is to make like a 65+ win team. But 56 wins still not bad, but definitely beatable in the playoffs. How the other Celtics team, they have a record of 50-31, so they definitely were not that far behind me, man. My team was definitely more offensive focused. That team was definitely more defensive focused. So it goes to show that offense wins games these days. Not many more games, but used to be defense wins games. So we got Giannis as MVP, John Morant Rookie of the Year. Hopefully we see some Boston Celtics on there. We got Doc Rip. I was so confused, man. I was like, yo, I thought they went 51 wins. No, 63. That's for the Clippers, Boston Celtics. Right? I'm sorry, that's for the Clippers, Doc Rivers. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. We got Rajon Rondo making it, so maybe I should have chose him over Kemba Walker. Wow, none of my players made it, though. Kevin Garnett, all-defensive second team. Okay, I guess we were just too old. So We are the first seed in the Eastern Conference. The other team B, is the 5th seed. Let's go to these player stats and see how exactly everybody did. So we got Paul Pierce leading all scorers at 23 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Kemba Walker at 19 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. I will say a little bit in hindsight, I kind of wish I would have gotten Rajon Rondo, but I like Kemba Walker's game a lot too, man. Ray Allen at 17 points, 5 assists per game, shot 6 3-pointers at 43%. Should have been shooting more of them out there, man. Then Kevin Garnett at center, 15 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. I love the passing from this team. Like, this team did not have, like, the main passing point guard, but just everybody did a good job out there. And then Tatum as, like, that 4th, 5th option at 14 points, 7 rebounds per game. Enes Kanter brought that scoring off the bench. Marcus Smart, you all know he brought the defense with Eddie House at 6 points per game scoring-wise. And, of course, Tony Allen at 5 points, 2 rebounds, and about a steal per game. James Posey didn't play as amazing as I thought he would. I just don't really think he's programmed to do all that great in this game. But, no, James Posey was, I guess he wasn't all that great. He was really good on Memphis, like, early on in his NBA career. I don't remember even ever playing for these teams, man. I don't know. He had a very long career, though. So here we go. We got first rounds. We got the Toronto Raptors. Let's go ahead. I guess no, we got to see how the other team did, right? Got to see how the other team did compared to mine. So player stats for them. Gordon Hayward led their team in scoring at 23 points. Good for him. Jaylen Brown, 18. You got Rajon Rondo at 17 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals. It's the assists and steals that really sets Rajon Rondo apart from really other good point guards. Wanamaker did really solid at that shooting guard spot. Maybe I should have took him over Marcus Smart, but Kendrick Perkins, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. That sounds like a traditional Kendrick Perkins stat line. Okay, now we get to the playoffs here. Simulate current round. I'm gonna be so mad if my own ball, or if my team loses to Team B. I'm gonna be so mad. Looks like we are taking good care of the Toronto Raptors. Yes, we do. All right, we got Team B, guys. We got Team B. Kevin Garnett, 17 rebounds, 5 assists. Damn. And then their closeout game, Jaylen at 22. I swear if we lose to Team B, I'm going to be so pissed, man. This is literally like the first launching trailer of this new series I want to do. Simulate round, man. Come on, guys. Y'all got this. Got game 1, got game 2, got game 3, 3-1, and 4-1, guys. We are moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Sorry, Team B, but you were Team B for the reason. We got Paul Pierce. That's the truth, man. He's like, I ain't losing no bitch-ass Team B. I ain't like the T-Wolves, man. You know, Karl Anthony Towns and all them losing to Jimmy Butler and third stringers. Like, I ain't got it like that. 29 for Ray Allen. Yeah, we just that was the thing. We just completely outscored them. 144 to 108. Like, there was no stopping us. Luckily, we got the 7th seed Chicago Bulls. Simulate round, see how this goes. And looking pretty good. 3 games, 1, 4 games, 1. We are in the NBA Finals against Doc Rivers and the Clippers, man. So his former team against his new team. Yeah, or some of his former teammates, I should say. Ray Allen, you need to shoot more, man. Like, 29.6 assists on 7 for 12 shooting is pretty damn impressive. Like, you need to be shooting a lot more. I think in the future what I might do is I might, like, edit, like, because you can edit, like, tendencies to make a player shoot more or shoot less, just because a lot of these guys are programmed to play how they played in their era. But Ray Allen will be shooting more threes now, man. So, yeah, I might like to do that in the future, just so I get them playing the way I want them to actually be playing. But here we go. LA Clippers. Come on, man. It's for the championship in the first ever video of this series. Simulate round. Now looking, man. Did we beat the Clippers? I'm trying to think about the matchups. Patrick Beverley, Kemba Walker, Kawhi Leonard against Paul Pierce. Yeah, this might not be good. Hey, no, we won, guys. We did win the NBA championship. How many games? Doesn't matter. Kevin Garnett goes to show you don't need the sexiest stat line to win that finals MVP. Although 15 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He pretty much did everything out there. Wow, it was a 7-game series. We very well could have lost that. Because I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, like Paul George, Jason Tatum. Of course, they got Lou Williams against Ray Allen. So yeah, man, I really enjoy doing this. If you guys want some more of these, drop a like on this video. Let me know which team I should do next. Definitely open to do a lot more of these. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.